Hi, Leo Virgos. Welcome to your general energy reading and cosmic spread. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here, okay, on my channel, and thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into your moment of gratitude. Do whatever gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. I am going to do the same, and then we'll see what you got going on in the cosmos here, Leo Virgo. Happy early birthday to all of the Leo Virgos that will be celebrating this coming week and into next week. I hope you guys enjoy your cusp season, all right? And if you're a Leo Virgo watching this, go ahead and drop a comment below, okay? Almighty Creator, my divine ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Leo Virgo Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. Anyone who maybe has strong Leo or Virgo in their natal chart, or strong 5th and 6th house energies, or just feel strong to watch this reading, I thank you for connecting us all in this moment. And I thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to hear regarding how they're being cosmically supported in the now moment. Whenever they find this reading is when this will resonate, and I just thank you so much, Divine, for bringing forth the most important messages for this collective. And I thank you for that clear guidance, your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you. And so it is. All right, Leo Virgo, feels like this deck is just about ready to go. Give me a couple more shuffles. We'll get into it. All right. Cosmic energy for Leo Virgo. Okay. There you are. I love when this happens. Showing up bright, okay, and sunny in that Leo energy vibration of 17 here in this particular deck with the affirmation I will. So you guys are definitely being supported by Leo season and your Leo energy dynamic. This also came out with lunar eclipse and change, okay, vibration of 43. And it's that lunar energy. So some of you might find that you have a moon in Leo. Some of you might also be really tied in and tethered to the moon phases, okay? So as the moon shifts in through the zodiac, you might be able to pick up and sense those types of shifts and changes, okay? But tell me more. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, that's too many here. One more. Cosmic energy here for Leo Virgo. Thank you. You got Neptune and sacrifice. Vibration of 10. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Some of you could have a Pisces moon. It might be like a Leo sun with a Pisces moon. Okay. That doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but for some of you that might, okay? Vibration of 17 here breaks down into an 8, so 17 or 8 might be important. You also have 43 and 7, that might be important numbers, or 10 or 1, okay? Wow. Some of you might be August 17th as a birthday here, okay? That might resonate with this reading. Bottom of the deck energy says North Node in life's purpose. Wow. Okay, vibration of 41 breaking down to a 5. So change, right? 5 being the number of change. North Node, changing towards your North Node here, Leo Virgo. Some of you feel very, very much so grounded in a purpose here, or a sense of purpose. Okay, especially as we pull into your cusp season over this next week and the beginning of the following week, okay? There's this emotional shift and change that's happening that's getting you to start thinking about or connecting deeper with a sense of purpose in this lifetime. Looking at what you've sacrificed so far up to this point, Leo Virgo, and maybe making the decision around, I will no longer sacrifice this part of myself. Or I'm willing to sacrifice this part of myself, sacrifice this old lifestyle to live towards my life's purpose, or to incorporate a new one. Your will is very, very strong here, Leo Virgo, so be mindful of the words that you speak, the desires that are on your heart, okay? The thoughts that come to your mind, because those will manifest very, very quickly with the will. It's like, it feels like, Leo Virgo, some of you feel like you're destined for a very huge or grand or large purpose, or are trying to will that into being. Like, I want to find purpose in life. And it seems like the divine is assisting you with those changes that are necessary, and there might be the requirement to sacrifice something, okay? Now, mind you, with that sacrifice, it really is, at the end of the day, just change. It's letting go of something in order for something new to come in, okay? Sacrificing the way that you see something happening in order for it to actually unfold the way that it's meant to, is what I'm really getting off of that Neptune energy, okay? Letting go of whatever pathway you envision for yourself. Some of you, again, have a very strong will right now, and there might be something that you're wanting to happen for you, you're wanting to ground in for you in your reality, in your life, whether that be love, career, finances, relationships, whatever it might be, okay? There's a strong will that you have around it, but for some of you, there might have to be the sacrifice of your own will to fulfill a higher purpose. Your will for your life might not align with your higher purpose for some of y'all, and it's like getting into the emotional shifts and acceptance and changes that is necessary to fully realize that, or to fully embrace that, or accept that, okay? Now, some of you, the will that you have for your life is absolutely in alignment with your purpose. There's just these emotional shifts or blockages or changes or releases that you have to go through, or purges, I guess you could say, with the moon phases, right? That purging will happen in phases, and there's just a need for that cycle to complete itself, okay? Now, some of you might be starting to see the effects of the previous lunar eclipse that we had earlier this year, okay? That might be grounding in. So wherever you were at that time, whatever intentions you might have set at that time, whatever you were working on or releasing or going through, that might be showing itself in your energy vibration in the now moment, okay? Remember, whenever you find this is when it's meant for you, as it is timeless, okay? But let's get into this. Tell me more about Leo, lunar eclipse, and Neptune. For my Leo Virgo energies, tell me more about Leo, lunar eclipse, and Neptune, King of Wands, with that Leo vibe. Like I said, feeling very, 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 very strong-willed right now. The King of Wands is the perfect example of having a strong will, right? What they set their spirit on, they'll create, they'll manifest, they'll make it happen. Some of you are absolutely trying to make something happen here, okay? Tell me more. And maybe it is this awakening into what your life purpose is, and it's like now feeling this energy towards it and feeling very confident about it, and now focusing all of that vibration and mental energy towards whatever that life purpose is. So being very clear in the spirit here with the King of Wands. All right, tell me more about this Leo energy, and I will. What is Leo Virgo willing with this King of Wands? The King of Swords. Woo! Some of you are heavy in your masculine energy, which is okay. I feel like it's exactly where you need to be right now, in that masculine vibration, making things happen, taking action, strategizing, figuring it out. Yeah. Putting what you've either been thinking about for a long time, right? Manifesting energetically into action here with the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Interesting. Tell me more about the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Clarify this energy for the Leo vibration. Look at that. The Ten of Cups. absolutely, yeah, for majority of y'all that will resonate with this, you have absolutely stumbled upon your life's purpose. 100%. It's either, and if you haven't stumbled upon it fully, it's becoming more clear, especially with the King of Swords here. It's like seeing the path forward, knowing that that feeling of the Ten of Cups is possible, starting to get glimpses of it, starting to really tap into it. Like I said, you've been doing a lot of energetic work that now you're getting the inspiration, the green light, the A-OK to take action on. Okay? Ten of Cups. What your personal Ten of Cups might look like, yeah? And that's why I love this particular deck, the Tazama Tarot, because the Ten of Cups has one person in it. So it goes to show that the Ten of Cups doesn't always mean that it's tethered to somebody else. You can absolutely stand in the vibration of the Ten of Cups on your own. Having someone else to share it with is almost like the cherry on top, okay? But understanding and recognizing that energy and that vibration is the key here. And I feel like that's exactly what you're willing in. You're willing in this Ten of Cups vibration, whatever it means for you, okay? You know what it is. You've gotten a taste of it. You've gotten the feel of it, Leo Virgo. And again, for some of you, this absolutely has to do with your life purpose or what you're here to really create and manifest in this lifetime. It's really getting a sense of assuredness, a solid sense of what that is. Okay, and if it isn't all the way solid, it's going to ground in more and more, okay, as these moon phases happen. It's something about whenever you find this over the next, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe over the next 7 moon phases. I feel like the moon shifts phases every, 2.5 days? So yeah, probably by the end of the next 2 weeks, okay, that there's just this grounding in, I feel like, for y'all, Leo Virgo, where you are going to be super, super laser focused on what you're willing, what you want to happen, your desires here with that Leo energy. Okay, let's talk about this lunar eclipse, though. What are the changes that are happening here for Leo Virgo? Thank you so much, Divine. Wow, that's a big chunk. A lot of changes happening here, okay? But let's see, let's get specific. What are the specific changes that Leo Virgo might be facing here, okay? Some completions. The end of a cycle or multiple cycles here, okay? Permanent endings, because this is all fixed energy. There's that Leo vibration there as well, okay? So what I like to point out and what really has been, excuse my pupper if you can hear him, okay? The mailman just came. What I've really drawn the contrast between in the major arcana is the world and the wheel of fortune. Both have the 4 energies, the 4 fixed energies are surrounding them, right? But in the wheel of fortune, it's typically depicted with them either holding books or learning. It's like the pages have yet to be written. It's this unknown factor. Something fixed will happen, but what that is unknown. The world is the opposite end of that wheel of fortune energy. This is what has happened has been decided, or the decision has been made, or it's already occurred, and now you get to move in that direction or in that energy. Yeah? Okay. And look, you have the counterpart here to the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Like I said, you've been building the energy, Leo Virgo. You've been sensing out that Ten of Cups. You've been feeling it, okay? And like I said, some of you are going to be very, very sensitive over the next 7 moon phases, okay? So wherever you find this reading, count out the next 7 moon phases and really tap into what you're sensing, right? Every 2.5 days or so, you might be experiencing energetic shifts. Okay, that will be permanent, and they need to be permanent. That's that grounding in. It's solid, it's solidified, right? In order for this life purpose to happen. Yeah. Ooh, and look at that tower. Permanent perspective changes, really seeing the world in a new way, right? Seeing your environment in a new way. Breaking down whatever barriers there might have been to either protect you here, Leo Virgo, or that were placed before you. It's this knowing with the Queen of Wands. It's this sensing, it's this understanding that what is shifting and what is changing, these tower moments that are happening are pushing you towards this life purpose. And look what's at the bottom of life purpose. Increase. Okay? Increase, abundance, the part of fortune. Almost feels like Wheel of Fortune energy, right? Okay. But let's see, what's this sacrifice energy? What's this sacrifice here for Leo Virgo? What do they, and I think that's a part of this tower, what you have to give up. You have to give up living in this comfort zone, in this tower that you've built, in this understanding about your will for your life or what you want to happen. And that's what I was kind of picking up on earlier, right? Surrendering your will to fulfill a higher will, right? Sometimes what we see for ourselves isn't in our greatest alignment. And if you're really searching for your greatest alignment, Leo Virgo, then that's going to require sacrificing what you will, right, to fulfill what the divine has for you. And I feel like that's the point that you guys are at right now, but it feels really good. Like I'm not even sensing fear from y'all in this tower because the Queen of Wands is here. It's confident. It's like, ooh, oh, I know this tower is going to change something for me. I know there's a powerful shift happening, and it absolutely is. Okay, so trust your instincts and trust your intuition here, Leo Virgo. As these towers occur, you'll know exactly what to do and how to move through that. Okay. Tell me more about this sacrifice for Leo Virgo. Thank you so much, Divine. Ooh, okay. Tell me more about this sacrifice. Yeah. Some of you, it's like I've been willing something. I've been working on something. I've been building towards something. Sometimes you need to do that in order to build the strength, in order to build the character, to gain the understanding, the know-how, the wisdom, all for it to just crumble down and be applied to something else. That's what that feels like. That's exactly what that feels like. So you've been working hard towards a goal or something that you feel you really want or really want to be in alignment with. And it's taught you a lot of things. It's given you a certain set of skills, right? It's made you a specialist for some of y'all in a particular field or industry. But it's like, for some of y'all, the sacrifice is not getting to that finish line and applying all that you've learned in that Eight of Pentacles to something new, to your life's purpose. And that can be a big shift. Because then it's like, I know the divine didn't bring me this far just to drop me off, right? With the tower, right? And it's not, it can feel like that, Leo Virgo, but that's not what's happening. And I think the more that you sense and ground yourself into your intuition, the better you'll understand that. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Thank you so much. Come on now, that's what I'm saying. You might not see that particular finish line. So sacrificing how you envisioned or what you were setting up for yourself to get to this 10 of Pentacles in this 8 of Pentacles energy. Okay? Because it's not, and I want to be very clear with that, Leo Virgo, it is not that you are not destined for this 10 of Pentacles. That is not what I am saying. What I'm saying is the vision that you had, right? Neptunian energy, it's Piscean, it's about seeing in the water, and oftentimes what we see in the water is augmented or a lot larger or a little warped, right? If you even think about looking at a pool or looking down into something, it's not exactly as it seems. And I feel like that's what the divine is trying to get you to see right now, is that what you maybe thought you were willing or thought was in alignment isn't exactly where you're headed, but you needed to put in that work. You needed to be that focus and put your energy towards there to gain some sort of know-how, awareness, skill set, understanding in order to get to your actual 10 of Pentacles, which is tethered to this life's purpose, your North Node energy, okay? Some of you could have a North Node in Pisces, okay? Or a North Node in Leo, take it how it resonates. But tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles for sacrifice. Maybe you feel like for some of y'all that you're making sacrifices for a family dynamic, okay? Maybe that's what's with the World and the Queen of Wands and the Tower. Maybe you've made too many sacrifices for a family situation, a family dynamic, or some of y'all like a family business, and it's like, you've always known that you were going to rise up in this family business and take it over one day, but that might not be your life's purpose, Okay, and it's like having to be okay with sacrificing that and letting that go. Yeah, tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Woo! Strong, yeah. With the Temperance at the bottom. Some of you could have a North Node Sagittarius. Oh yeah, North Node Sagittarius, it's a lot of expansion. It is really pushing your limits, your faith, testing your will. Absolutely. Some of you have North Node Sag, okay? But you got Judgment here for our last card with the Sacrifice, Plutonian energy. It's like, I don't even know what, okay, for some reason I'm getting that story. Some of you guys might identify as Christians. Maybe you study the Bible, okay, or have some sort of connection with that energy. But I was given the story or the understanding or the things we've been told about the life of Jesus, right? In the sense of Jesus was a carpenter, that was the trade that he inherited from his father Joseph, right? And then at the certain point, right? I think, what was it? When he hit like what, 33 or something like that. 33 might be an important number, or maybe you're 33 here, okay, watching this. But it's like they hit a certain point, or Jesus hit a certain point and then was called to do the ministry, was called to start the journey of becoming the prophet, right? In similar ways, this is what that feels like for you, Leo Virgo. It's almost like this path is already, yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like there was a certain set path, okay, that was either expected of you or you inherited. Some of y'all, this is like following in a father's footsteps, because fathering is an interesting word, okay, but, or a mother or a family trajectory, is that the word? Don't get caught up on my words here, okay? But it's like you're being called out of that. You're being called to sacrifice that path in order to follow your life's purpose, temperance, okay? With the Six of Swords following that, right? So, yeah. Take that how that resonates, Leo Virgo, okay? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a family business. It could just be a path that you set before yourself. Like, this is what I want. This is what I'm willing into my life. I want to grow in this career. I want to be in this realm, in this arena, in this industry. And I feel like now this is your North Node calling to you and saying that's all fine and good and wonderful, and we're so excited about the progress you've made on that path, and you've learned everything that you've needed to learn. You've grown a certain level of skill or awareness here to now apply that to what the divine actually has in store for you. So that's that Neptunian energy. So you might have thought it was one thing, but it's actually something a little bit bigger with the Temperance here, because it's Jupiter, right? It's expansive. It's bigger than the small, maybe pool or pond you were thinking about being in. Maybe you're meant to be in a lake or an ocean here, Leo Virgo. Okay? All right, but let's go ahead and see what the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy might be for y'all and what you might specifically need to focus on. Okay? Thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful energy for Leo Virgo. Tell me, what is the highest energetic outcome here for Leo Virgos dealing with this energy? Highest energetic outcome. Ooh. Healing chaos. I don't know how many times I'm gonna woo in this reading. Excuse me, y'all, but this is intense. You got a lot of major arcana, a lot of high level court cards here, Leo Virgo. You're in this tornado, and that's that Six of Swords that's underneath the Temperance, right? You're navigating these towers very beautifully, especially with all the butterflies, right? You're braving this storm, this shift and these changes and these towers. Yeah, these endings with the World and the Tower. It's a lot of permanent endings. So with that Queen of Wands energy too, it's knowing that when this tower crumbles, it's not being built back. Sometimes the tower comes in for you to rebuild. These towers that are coming in here, Leo Virgo, are for you to move on from, to head in towards your North Node, to follow your North Star, okay? Tell me more. What might be the highest energetic outcome here? Security, okay? Like I said, it's not that the Ten of Pentacles isn't meant for you. It's just your vision of that Ten of Pentacles, how you thought you were going to get there, that's what you have to sacrifice. But there is this sense of heldness. I just did the mid-August energy check-in reading. If you aren't a member yet, go ahead and check out my membership tiers, because that reading was very, very powerful. It talked about the Holy Grail being held. There's a divine plan and wisdom. So if you're interested in those monthly, like specific to August 2022 energy readings, go ahead and join my channel if you'd like, okay? But it was tapping into this energy as well. But some of y'all, it's understanding that, yeah, I mean, even look at this card, right? There's drawings on the wall. There's something ancestral about this card, right? With the galaxy and the stars above. You're absolutely held and supported here, Leo Virgo. Trust in that. Know that you're secure. Know that you're safe. In the same way with this tornado, right? Being in the eye of the storm. Everything that gets destroyed in that tornado, in that whirlwind, is outside. You are like in the eye. The center is the calmest place. Do you see what I'm saying? You're right in the eye of it all. It's swirling around you, but you're still grounded and you're still secure. And I think that's what's giving you the sense of peace for some of y'all, or this confidence. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, King of Swords, right? You know that that energy is meant for you. You got love. Interesting. Sacrificing love. So maybe this path that you set before you, you were willing it because it was something that you absolutely loved, right? I love doing this. I love going for this, or, you know, this is a passion of mine. And again, I feel like the divine is calling judgment on this. For some of y'all, it's to say you've grown where you've needed to grow, and you've hit the mark you needed to hit in order to activate this life purpose. For others of you, it feels like there might have been something you sacrificed in the past, maybe for a family, maybe your own family, right? Maybe sacrificed a passion of yours in order to do something practical with all of this pentacle energy. And now maybe the divine is calling that love that you sacrificed, that thing, that passion that you put on the back burner, back up into your forefront, because it is absolutely a part of your life's purpose. And again, Temperance says you're held by your angels, your guides, your ancestors. All the changes that are happening are divinely guided and a part of a bigger plan, okay? Now, what does Leo Virgo need to focus on when it comes to this energy, divine? Thank you so much. What does Leo Virgo need to focus on specifically? Flow, okay? Focus on flow. And that's what I was picking up with the changes. Like I said, whenever you find this, okay, there's a need to focus on, where do I want to put this? I guess I could cover it up, yeah? I'll cover it up. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see all the cards. But that's what I was picking up with, like, the next 7 lunar phases. You might pick up on a flow or an energy flow, like a high and a low, or a high and a low, or maybe even you plateau here over the next 7 phases. But there's just a need to pay attention to that. Focus on how you feel. And again, that big glowing moon. As the moon changes and cycles through this phase, the next 7 phases, I can't get off that. It's the next 7, okay? Again, from wherever you find this, it's the next 7. Pay attention to the flow of energy that comes to you, how you wake up, how you go to bed, how you move, or your energy shifts throughout the day, because that's going to tell you something here. What else? What else does Leo Virgo need to focus on? Release. Yeah, I'd say so with the Tower in the World, right? Something coming to a completion. I also get this sense of releasing the fear of not being secure, And I think that that's what's happening, because for some of y'all, it's just this quiet confidence. Even if everything around you is a tower after tower after tower after tower right now, there's this sense of deep knowing that it's all happening for purpose, your life's purpose. It's all happening for a reason. So it's not shaking you the way that maybe it would have a year ago, Leo Virgo, or a couple months ago, or maybe even a week ago. There's this sense of security that you're embracing. Look at that, within yourself. And like for some of y'all, it's absolutely this something that you sacrificed a while ago, something that you loved. You said, okay, I'm going to give up on this. I'm going to do something practical. I'm going to let this go. Even though I love it so much, it's just I have to get to this pentacle, right? I got to focus on my coin. I got to build this up. For some of y'all, it's because you created a family, and maybe whatever this love thing is, okay? I don't feel like it's a person. It could be, though. It could. Take it how it resonates, okay? But it feels more or less like a passion, something you really love to do that you let go of or gave up on, or maybe just held back off of, right? Put on the back burner, is now being called up for you to embrace again. So embracing the things that you love, embracing the things that give you that feeling of love and energy, right? Of connection, really. Feeling connected to yourself, feeling connected to nature, feeling connected to those around you. Embracing peace, because you have a crane here as well. Okay? Cranes also represent wisdom, slow pace. Yeah. This is beautiful, Leo Virgo. Because I can't get around that or away from that. It's just with the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, it's like, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that even when these towers happen, that I'm secure, I'm still safe. Okay? And maybe it's even just feeling that sense of divine love around you right now, giving you that safe space to release the things that maybe were causing you a little bit of anxiety, or to just release any resistance towards your own flow. Yeah, releasing the resistance to it and embracing the flow of what comes. Bottom of the deck, you have illumination. So you're absolutely going through almost like a mini awakening, I'd say. Maybe this feels a lot bigger than just like something small to you. But it is. It's something that's being illuminated, called to your vision, called to the forefront, okay? And I feel like what's being illuminated out of all of this chaos, or out of all of these tower energies, is that no matter what happens outside of you, Leo Virgo, you're absolutely protected and secured by your ancestors, by the ones that love you on the other side, your angels, the creator, okay? And ultimately, that safety, that security, that sense of confidence is a form of love. So you're getting a lot of love from the divine, from the cosmos right now, allowing you to kind of release maybe whatever fears you maybe had, maybe even resistance to connecting with the divine. That's something that you might be releasing, or the belief that the divine even exists. That could be something you're really letting go, and embracing the fact that there is a higher purpose, there is a higher power here that's supporting you, okay? Affirmation I pulled for Instagram today. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so if you'd like to, at Cusp of Roses. But it's, the universe is always helping me, sometimes in unexpected ways. Okay? And it's the Butterfly Affirmation Oracle deck, which, again, butterflies with that healing chaos. All right, Leo Virgo, this has been your cosmic energy reading and spread. I hope you found this helpful and insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on, what you might be dealing with as we approach your birthday cusp. And again, happy birthday to any of you all celebrating here, okay? And I hope that your cusp season and the rest of Leo season into Virgo season treats you so well. And I hope to see you in the Virgo season reading very soon, okay? But let me know how this resonated with you all. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you connected with the messages or felt like this was a part of your story, okay? I'd love to hear from y'all in the comments below. And again, make sure you check out my channel memberships. We do exclusive content and readings and live streams, and there's other awesome perks there for those that might be interested. Check out that link, that first one, in my description box below, or depending on how you're watching this, you can hit that join button, okay? Join where you feel comfortable. I'd love to have you on the membership side of things here on YouTube. But if not, Leo Virgo, again, I hope that this served you well. Sending you all so much love, light, courage, and strength to continue to stand in that confidence and really embrace the love that is surrounding you. All right. And embrace your life purpose, okay, as that becomes more clear and vibrant in your energy. All right, Leo Virgo, I'll see y'all in the next one. Namaste.